Hello, to whoever who's viewing this. This is my Capstone project. My name is Robert Blackwell, and here's my project. So, with my time here during quarantine, I decided to design like a plant or aquarium idea for my capstone. There's actually a lot that goes into this. Starting out from the bottom here, I'll show you. There's four layers really. There's the rock, there's the dirt, more rock, and then the plant. And so I'll explain what each of them means more in depth, but obviously a lot of people talk about the open growth aspect, and that can be demonstrated through plants actually growing through. But in order to have well-looking plants, there needs to be a loving care for these plants. You can't just leave them alone and not tend to them, which is kind of a personal thing that develops. That develops over time through life. Anyway, so I'll explain the layers of this plant. This first layer is rock. This is my freshman year. Freshman year was certainly an adjustment. Just finding people who I could get along with, or even my grades, it was tough. Like, it was rocky. I think over time, it was hard to adjust. I'll leave it at that. And right here we go up to the dirt. Sophomore year, I actually really started to stabilize. Really, I started to get my idea of what I liked to do and who my actual friends were, and it was just more of like a setting. So I grew my roots through there, and these were actually the beginning. The dirt held my roots. So I think I really developed from my sophomore year. I grew up through that. But also you can see this third layer here, which is my junior year, which it was a good year in school, but I unfortunately got in just some bad things. My junior year, it really wasn't the best person I could be, and it wasn't something that exemplified Regis Jesuit. So that was unfortunate, but this senior year has been such a growing time for me. I didn't realize how much I really loved Regis until it was done, which is unfortunate. I wish that I could share it with any freshman that, hey, just take the time. I wish you'd understand my perspective, because all of these trials, they're going to grow into something beautiful. It wasn't easy. I mean, I didn't think that my experience was going to be cut short. And although these plants are beautiful and represent an accurate representation of them, would be cutting them in half. I don't believe that. It's not Regis's fault. It's that our whole experience was cut in half, essentially, and we couldn't have this last semester with all the people that we cared about and loved, and I couldn't really say the goodbyes that I wanted to, which I think we'll be able to have graduation, but still, having those moments at school were something that everybody said, oh, they dreaded going to school, but actually, they're one of the moments that I treasure the most now. So it's quite unfortunate that that was taken away from me, but like I said, I wanted to share with maybe younger classmen that try to build your roots freshman year. I know it's going to be an adjustment, but set your dirt, build your foundation in the beginning. Do not have a rocky beginning. And I know that's easier said than done, but that has to deal with the loving teachers that I had at Regis. I had many great teachers, and I didn't realize it because sometimes I'd be complaining about how they gave too much homework, or they wouldn't listen to me, or they wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, whatever. Thing is that if this dirt was down here, I'm sure that I would have had more time to experience the full Regis Jesuit experience, and I would give a lot of things to go back and maybe change some things and be a better person, and so that these plants, who I am now, can grow even more. I think the loving aspect that I have is that these plants obviously have been watered every day. They've been taken care of because I haven't had really anything else to do. the opening growth part, obviously, I mean, this is probably not going to be the best representation, but they're going above the ceiling, right? They're going above and beyond, which is my goal for college, is to go above and beyond what is required. Well, it's not too much. I want to be better. And I think Regis has instilled that in me throughout my whole experience, is that, you know what, try and do your best. Because I did a lot of the minimum requirements, and it didn't give good character in life. But I'll put this back here. I do want to say thank you to Regis, though. Like, it was a great experience. I learned a lot about myself and who I can be. So thank you, and I hope I can do the best for what I have right now. Thank you.